Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how I sanitize my makeup. I did a declutter video on Monday, and I've obviously done declutter videos in the past, and one of the questions that I frequently get is how I sanitize my makeup before I pass it along to my nieces. First I want to say I only pass along powder products to my nieces because powder products don't tend to harbor a ton of bacteria, and they are very easy to sanitize. And obviously I'm going to demonstrate that for you guys today. I also personally will sanitize my own makeup at least once a year. I think it's a good idea to do that, especially if you are a makeup collector who does like using their products for longer periods of time. So if you have blushes that are older than a couple of years or eyeshadow palettes, it's a good idea to do this periodically just to kill anything that might be living on those powder products. It's very easy. This does not affect the quality of the product. It doesn't affect the way that the eyeshadows or blushes apply afterwards. I'll talk about exactly how long to let these items sit out before, closing them up and putting them away. So we will get to that. But I think anytime that you are passing makeup along to either friends or family, it's a good idea to do this or ask them to do it if you don't want to do it yourself. With cream products, so lipsticks, cream blushes, concealers, anything like that, I tend to not pass those items along. That just doesn't feel quite as safe for me. But I do sanitize my own lipsticks and my own cream products whenever I, think about doing it. So like I said, it's usually about once a year for me. So that's sort of minimum my standard. You can do it more often. So what I like to use, and you don't have to use the 91%, but I prefer to use the 91% isopropyl alcohol. Make sure that your alcohol is not expired. This one here expires in March of 2019, so I'm good here. This is actually a brand new bottle that I just opened the other day. And so you're going to need this, or 70% alcohol works as well. I find that the 91% just dries a little bit faster. So, the quote-unquote germ-killing power is the same of both. So you're also going to need a spray bottle. This is actually a spray bottle. You can see that I have 90 written on there. This is a spray bottle that I used to use in my professional kit that was filled with alcohol. I would replace the alcohol quite frequently, but you want a spray bottle that has a really nice light spritz on it. You don't want one that's going to stream the alcohol onto your powder products. You want a nice light mist. So keep that in mind. I've had this for years. I want to say that I got it at Sally's. You can find these bottles at Sally's. You don't have to find one quite this big. I used to have a smaller one as well. I don't know what happened to that. Probably got lost on one of my photo shoots or something. But anyway, so these are the two things that you need. If you're going to be sanitizing your lipsticks, it's a good idea to get also a cup and then a sharp knife. And I'll show you how to sanitize lipsticks as well. But we're going to get started with powder products. So I have an eyeshadow here and a blush. So first thing you want to do is just take the alcohol and a paper towel, and I like to clean the outside as well of the things that I'm passing along, just to sort of clean them up. So I just put a little bit of that alcohol on there, and then I just wipe around the outside just so that, it's all clean. And then I will also do the inside. And this is going to be hard to do on camera, but I also like to kind of wipe around the outside as well. So there you go. So that container is completely sanitized now. Obviously do this with clean hands to start with. Then what you're going to do is, And I'm just gonna take a couple of, there we go, it's spraying really nicely. You're just going to take your powder product and you're going to mist the top. So you're gonna make sure that you cover every single square inch there, and you are going to leave this open to dry. I like to leave it out for at least a couple of hours. Obviously do this in an area where there's not a lot of dust floating around, or you know, where maybe your cat is going to step into the powder product. I only say that because my cat really likes walking on the desk that I like to get ready at. So I have to wipe that thing down daily. But anyway, same goes for eyeshadows. Once again, make sure that you are, you know, cleaning the container just so it's nice and clean. Obviously this helps your makeup look a little bit cleaner when you have it in the drawers as well. And wipe along the outside here. And then once again, take your alcohol in your really nice spritz bottle here and spray the top. And that's it. It really is that simple, you guys. You can do this with your palettes. You can do this with your individual products. It's very easy. Any powder product can be treated with this, this particular technique here. For lipsticks, what you do is, so this is an Urban Decay lipstick here. This is what I used to do when I worked at, after high school, I worked at some makeup counters, and one of the things that I was responsible for every single night was like shaving down the lipsticks and, you know, dipping them in alcohol. So what you're going to do is take a really sharp knife and just take off, this is hard to do on camera, just take off like the first initial layer of your lipstick. And I'm just gonna wipe that off on the thing here. Then you are going to take, a shot glass would probably be better here, so, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just sample for you guys. You're going to put some of the alcohol into your cup here, and then you're going to dip the top of the lipstick in there for just a couple of seconds. And you're gonna take it out, and you're basically just going to set the lipstick down on a clean surface and let that dry, and repeat that as many times as you need to. So if you have a lipstick or a lip balm or something that you used when you had a cold sore, for example, I do tend to get like fever blisters, especially during the winter. I tend to throw those lipsticks or lip balms away. You certainly can sanitize them, but I think it's better safe than sorry. You don't want to risk reinfecting yourself. So I would suggest just throwing those products away if you happen to use one during that time. But, you know, obviously up to you. This is a way to sanitize those products. I just don't trust that it kills the cold sore bacteria necessarily. So once that is completely dry, you can go ahead and close it up and it's ready to use again. Same with the powder products, they'll be good to go, and that's it. It really is that simple, you guys. Like I said, either the 70% alcohol, or I don't know if it's 71%, I don't know the percentage, but what I tend to go for is just this Target Up and Up brand 91% isopropyl alcohol. That is always what I've purchased. And get yourself a nice spray bottle, and you can do this whenever you feel like doing it. So very easy. Let me know if you have any questions beyond this, and yeah, I hope this was helpful. Take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.